Mods are an important aspect of Crusader Kings 3. In a poll I did a few months ago, I learned that 71% of people who took the poll have at least used mods once in their Crusader Kings 3 playthroughs. My favorite kind of mods are the ones that don't impact and change everything about the game, but they just give more mechanics and aspects to look at while playing. In this video, I give you my top 5 favorite mods that should be in vanilla. Note, all these mods can be used together and are also Iron Man compatible, so achievements are okay. Anyways, starting out at number 5, we have Better Barbershop. So, like the name kind of tells you, it just focuses on the barbershop. It makes it easier to use. You can change the color of your clothes, which you can't do in vanilla. It also has a green screen capability, custom text, visual traits, and it also fixes scaling issues, among many other things. I put this one in 5 instead of putting it in like 3 or 4, just because I probably get more use out of this since I'm a YouTuber compared to somebody who probably wouldn't, because the green screen feature allows me to put a CK3 character basically anywhere, like on the moon, for example. It is definitely fun to mess around with though, if you're heavy into role playing as well. At number 4, we have immersive toponyms. Do you ever play a game of Crusader Kings 3 and wish that the name of your counties would actually change as you take over the map? Well, this is the mod for you. Adding multiple different cultural names for varying areas across the map, you can make your continent-stretching empire feel much more like yours, as the names of your counties change as your borders do. This mod also works with AI, so the province names in their empires will actually change as well, so that's pretty cool. I mostly put this on here because I really like the counties changing names as they swap between empires. It gives me a chance to learn, and it'll give you a chance too. Moving on to something that's less intense, we have at number 3, the names of hounds. Like the name insinuates, this mod adds 1,065 different dog names into the game, and that's all it adds. If you're uncreative like me and are horrible at naming things, this is for you. This is literally all I have to say about this mod. That's all it adds. Our number 2 spot goes to Medieval Arts. This is our first overall mod in the video, where it does a little bit of everything, but not too crazy. From new 3D models to unique decisions, there is something for you here. Like the previously mentioned 3D models and unique decisions, there also are new cultural traditions, new unique and special buildings, a new dynasty patronage, and a ton of flavor to make the vanilla CK3 experience that more interesting. Surprisingly, the mod is also Iron Man compatible, so you can also get achievements while messing around with all the new features that Medieval Arts adds to the game. I just looked at my list, and I didn't realize this, but I accidentally made this a top 6 list instead of a top 5 list. I guess I'll just roll with the punches here and go to my quote-unquote number 1, which is Attributes Matter. This is one of my favorite mods that doesn't do too much to the vanilla experience, but it also adds enough to leave an impact that is actually felt while playing. Character attributes are already an important aspect of Crusader Kings. If you have a 0 in stewardship, you're likely to feel a strain on both your domain limit and your bank account. And if you have low martial, you may realize that you have fewer troops than usual. But what if this feature was amped up to feel even more important? Attributes Matter answers this question by tying multiple other features to attributes. For some examples, diplomacy now affects vassalism and taxes, martial affects income at war and army toughness, stewardship affects construction time, and intrigue sucks. Definitely a fun mod. And here we have our real number 1, which I guess I'll just call number 0, is More Game Rules. This mod here is actually one of my favorite mods of all time. The amount of different scenarios and situations you can make with this mod is just insane. If you want the world to have random cultures and religions, boom, you can have it. How about low realm stability with 1 domain limit and high AI aggressiveness? This mod has you covered. I put this mod into this video specifically as there are more tamer options that I honestly would put in every one of my games in vanilla. Like the previously mentioned AI aggressiveness realistic seduction schemes that take spouse opinion, among various other modifiers, into thought before doing them, and restricted murder schemes that only allow people with certain traits to actually commit murders. Overall, a very fun mod that allows you to do basically whatever combination you want. And there's my list. If you guys have any other mods that you think should have made this list, just tell me. I could make a part 2 for you guys. But yeah, thank you for watching.